First off, I'd like to start off by saying Chris Martin is a little rat and a snake, and Coldplay is the worst band in human history.
I think cheating is an abomination, okay? And this man has a wife, he has children, these kids are gonna have to watch and see this. They don't look, I would be devastated if I was his wife.
This story just hit a whole new level of wild. We've officially entered the part of the Coldplay Kiss Cam saga where things spiral out of control fast. Andy Byron, the ex-tech CEO who went from Silicon Valley boss to internet punchline overnight, has now snapped, and guess what? He's going after the girl who filmed that viral video. Not quietly, not with class. He's coming in swinging, straight up losing it. Andy's out here claiming that one short video ruined his entire life. Like, seriously? Bro, you were front and center on a jumbo screen at a packed stadium, not hiding behind the curtains, and now he's acting like he got ambushed? Please! This ain't just some casual online drama. It's full-blown chaos, ego bruises, legal smoke, hush-hush payoffs, and power plays on a corporate level. And yes, it's all real. I've got the receipts. So let's rewind the madness real quick, just in case you blinked and missed the start of this mess. Andy Byron, the big boss of that billion-dollar tech firm Astronomer, shows up at a Coldplay concert in Boston looking all comfy. And guess who's sitting real close? Kristen Cabot. Yeah, the head of HR at his company. Now tell me that ain't sketchy. Then boom, the Kiss Cam does what it does and catches them red-handed. Out of nowhere, they show up on the jumbo screen. Kristen jerks her head down like she just saw a ghost. And Andy? He looks like he's trying to vanish into thin air. Then Chris Martin drops the bomb from the stage. Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. Andy Byron was the CEO of astronomer.com. Okay. And the woman, Kristen Cabot, was the head of HR. So, you know, it's a little against HR policy, number one, to be dating your coworker, but especially when your coworker is married with children. And it's very unfortunate. But this is how it came out. And a lot of the internet is going, sorry. I mean, this has birthed a million memes. This is, you know, what to do at a Coldplay concert, or, oh my God, finding out your husband is cheating in a Coldplay concert.
Boom! The crowd bursts out laughing, but online? Oh, it was a whole different vibe. The internet detectives clocked in fast. Within hours, both of them were fully ID'd. And here's where it gets spicy. Andy and Kristen ain't each other's spouses. Nope. Andy's married with a wife and 2 kids. Kristen, also married. And not just that, she just bought a brand new house with her husband. That kiss cam didn't catch a cute moment. It caught what looked like a full-blown mess in 4K. But here's the kicker. Who filmed the clip that flipped everything upside down? A 28-year-old fan named Grace Springer, just vibing at the Coldplay concert with a clean angle and a fast hand. She was casually filming the crowd when her camera locked on that moment. Her gut told her something was off. She didn't post it for clout or chaos. She even said in interviews, if they just kissed or waved or smiled, I wouldn't have posted it. But the way they looked, shook, she knew it wasn't normal. So she threw it on TikTok, slapped on a savage little caption, and called it a night. By the next morning, boom! Grace's clip hit 10 million views. Fast forward 1 week, and it's sitting at 53 million and counting.
I could have never guessed that it would be such high-profile individuals in the video. I do feel sorry for their partners and spouses that they had to find out this way.
Coldplay would have moved on?
100%. I think if they acted natural, no one would have thought twice. What a cute couple. I mean, I'm sure people in their inner circle might have caught something, but I definitely wouldn't have posted that video if the reaction.
Her video becomes the most watched thing on TikTok that entire month. People were reposting, reacting, remixing, and memeing the clip into internet history. Just like that, Grace accidentally became the face of viral exposure, the most famous casual videographer on the app. But then, things got nasty. Andy Byron, fresh off quitting his billion-dollar company and vanishing from LinkedIn, suddenly crawls back into the spotlight, and he's not coming back quiet. According to multiple sources, including Grace herself, Andy slid into her DMs like a tornado. No hi, no chill, just straight up rage. He told her she ruined his life, claimed she violated his privacy, and said she'd regret it. He even demanded she take the video down. Like, excuse me? You were the one getting cozy with your HR exec on a public kiss cam at a Coldplay show? Now it's her fault the world saw it? Come on, man. But Grace? She kept it classy. She responded calm and straight up. This was filmed in public at a concert. I didn't break any laws. Period. But Andy wasn't ready to take that L. Here's where the story really flips. Andy didn't just send one angry message and move on. Nah, he went full force. Insiders say he fired off a cease and desist, started talking lawsuits, and even tried to smear her online, calling her a fame-hungry clout chaser. He straight up tried to flip the whole thing like she set him up from the beginning. Andy wanted folks to believe this was a trap, not his own messy moment gone viral. Come on, here's where things get extra spicy. And while it's still unconfirmed, it's all over social media.
There's been a bunch of statements that have come out so far. What we know is that they are fake from Andy Byron. However, astronomer.com has put out a statement and they've said that he is now on leave. The Pete DeJoy, the founder, is now taking over as interim CEO, and they added that, quote, "Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability." End of quote.
So a lot of fallout, not just with the family, but professionally as well.
Oh, absolutely. Now, listen, Kristen has gone through a divorce, but apparently the two have known each other and worked together.
Grace allegedly posted and then quickly deleted a cryptic story that had fans losing their minds. In the story, she hinted that someone from Andy's camp slid into her DMs offering money to make the video disappear. She didn't say how much, but she did drop a screenshot with one message that read, "Scheming. There's a way we can make this all go away naturally." That line alone had the internet buzzing. Detective mode activated. Fans started digging, guessing, speculating. Did Andy really try to buy her silence? Whether it was real or just bait, it blew the whole thing wide open again. As soon as folks heard Andy may have tried to hush Grace with cash, the internet torched him. The second that rumor dropped, it was game over. People flooded his name with comments like, "You cheated in public and now want to blame the girl who caught it?" Or, "Imagine trying to cancel a random fan for just filming the show." It was open season. The memes, iconic. Somebody even deepfaked Andy into a Coldplay video with the lyrics, "Nobody said it was easy," while he's dodging the kiss cam. Absolute madness. And while Andy's name kept trending for all the wrong reasons, Grace, she was glowing up. Fan pages started popping up overnight. People were calling her the TikTok whistleblower and even making merch. This wasn't just a viral moment anymore. It became a full-blown internet movement. People started calling Grace the queen of accountability. And honestly, she earned it. The way she handled all that pressure, smooth, calm, no messy rants. Just a couple sharp posts and one savage caption that read, "Coldplay got more than they bargained for." She wasn't lying. Because this mess didn't just blow up Andy's home life, it took down his entire empire. His company, Astronomer, hit like it got smacked by an asteroid. Investors started pulling out left and right. Major clients dipped with no warning. And insiders, they spilled everything. Leaked Slack messages showed employees straight clowning the situation. One even joked, "Our next ethics training is just this video on loop. You can't make this up." Within 72 hours, the board gave Andy the boot. Forced resignation, no saving face. And Kristen Cabot, the HR boss caught on cam sitting next to him, she got iced real quick. Word on the street says she's still negotiating her exit and might be using some spicy private messages to leverage her payout. Corporate chaos, Coldplay remix. Now here's the real twist. While Andy's getting bounced from the boardroom, Grace, she's cashing in. Reports say she landed a podcast deal, brand partnerships, and even offers for a full-on docuseries. All from a 16-second video. The same clip that cost Andy everything might turn Grace into a whole media personality. In one interview, she said, "I didn't ask for any of this, but if people want to hear my side, I'll tell it." And yes, even Coldplay got dragged into the drama. Believe it or not, sources say Andy's legal team tried to contact the concert's production team and Coldplay's reps to scrub the footage from the internet. Like he really thought he could hit the reverse Uno card and wipe the whole thing clean. Not a chance! People close to the band said Chris Martin was shook when he found out Andy and Kristen were both married, but not to each other. And fans, they noticed real quick at the very next Coldplay show, the Kiss Cam segment, gone, vanished like it never existed. No official statement from the band, but later on, Chris was caught on mic saying something like, "Let's keep the love in the air," the kind that's legal, and the crowd lost it. What started as a feel-good concert moment spiraled into straight-up chaos. And Coldplay didn't just adjust the Kiss Cam, they ghosted it, scrubbed clean, wiped like the whole thing was a fever dream. All because one former tech CEO turned a sweet concert tradition into the internet's most viral soap opera. Andy didn't just mess up his own life, he canceled the kiss cam for everybody. He managed to ruin a wholesome concert moment and crash a billion-dollar company in one viral moment. That's gotta be some kind of twisted record. But let's zoom out, because beyond the memes and viral clips, the real-life damage, it's brutal. Andy's wife didn't post, didn't rant, didn't even throw shade. She just made moves, cleaned her social media, deleted every single photo with him, dropped his last name, and ghosted the internet. No words needed. That silence? It hit harder than any messy breakup caption ever could, and it gets worse. Andy's got 2 teenage kids. Now imagine being in high school while your dad is going viral for creeping at a Coldplay concert. TikToks blowing up, classmates passing around memes, edits popping up with Coldplay lyrics and kiss cam footage. That's not just embarrassing, it's scarring. That wasn't just humiliating, it was straight up emotional wreckage with a pop rock soundtrack. And Kristen, her husband caught the hit hard. One insider spilled that he didn't even know she went to the concert. He found out the same way the rest of us did, scrolling through TikTok and suddenly seeing his wife all flirty under stadium lights with her coworker. That's brutal. This wasn't just scandal, it was a total detonation. 2 families, blown to pieces, 2 careers, toast, kiss cam, deleted from existence. Now here's where it starts playing out like a full-blown corporate thriller. Folks from inside Andy's company, Astronomer, are finally talking, and what they're saying is wild. According to multiple former employees, the vibe between Andy and Kristen was not some secret. That Coldplay concert, just the tip of a much messier iceberg. People are saying the signs were there for months. Late night Zoom calls with weird energy, inside jokes, Kristen showing up at investor dinners she had 0 reason to attend, and plenty of strange one-on-one meetings. One former team lead even said it plain. Everybody assumed something was going on. We just thought they were being sloppy with boundaries, not actually a thing. But now, people are side-eyeing the board. Like, did they know? And if so, how long were they pretending not to see it? Word on the street is that at least one board member raised a red flag about the relationship way back, calling it a conflict of interest. And that's a big deal, because Kristen wasn't just any employee, she was head of HR, the person who's supposed to enforce the rules, possibly breaking them. That's not just messy, that's a corporate disaster waiting to explode. That's not just shady, it's a full-blown legal red flag waving in HD. And guess what the board did? Absolutely nothing. No meetings, no emails, no accountability, just swept it under the rug like it was no big deal. But now that the mess is public, people are turning up the heat. Investors want answers. Employees are side-eyeing everything like, if they ignored this, what else are they pretending not to see? It's giving straight-up cover-up vibes. It's giving full-blown damage control. And honestly, Astronomer might still be crumbling from the inside out. Now let's zoom back in on the man of the hour, Andy Byron. Where do you go after becoming the face of the most cringe TikTok of the year? Apparently, nowhere. Dude vanished. His LinkedIn, gone. Bio, scrubbed. Twitter, silent. Not even a Notes app apology, just radio silence. And to be real, that might be the smartest move he's made this whole time. But silence doesn't wipe the internet. Andy went from tech genius to viral punchline. He used to be the data whisperer, the guy who built Astronomer into a billion-dollar rocket ship. Now, he's just the awkward guy on the Jumbotron getting roasted with Coldplay lyrics. Fix you? Yeah, good luck with that. Industry insiders are calling him radioactive. VC firms won't touch him. Startups want none of the drama. One recruiter even said, he could apply under a fake name and we'd still pass. That's how deep this scandal cut. And that's the reality in 2025. When you go viral for the wrong reason, it sticks. Screenshot by screenshot, meme by meme. Unless Andy moves to a new country, changes his name, and lays low for like 5 years, it's a wrap. And here's the wildest part. If he had just owned it, apologized for real, and dipped, people might have let it go. But instead, he doubled down, tried to flip the narrative, made himself the victim, targeted a random fan who just happened to be filming. And let's keep it real, that move never works. Not today. Not with receipts flying around like confetti on every app. So now let me ask you, what would you do if a CEO came raging into your DMs, all because he got caught slipping on a kiss cam at a Coldplay concert? If you're still locked in, you already know what time it is. Smash that like button, drop a comment, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss the tea. Catch you in the next one.